Hello guys and welcome to Yarelina's Reborn Nursery. We are here with Mr. Kellan, Jael, and he's going to have a feeding. I'm taking this week to feed all the babies that I haven't fed in a year or so. So we're going to sit and chat and we're going to talk about this topic. So let's sit down. Well guys, he is today in you remember I told you that I bought a Winnie the Pooh and Tiger set. Let me show you briefly. This is him, and I just finished rooting him. It's a shame because I started so motivated, but then I was rooting other babies. Now I'm painting other babies, and I just haven't take the time to root him. But I will do something special for him once I finish rooting him. So this is a tiger. Let me remove the passy because I hate to see. Oh my goodness, oh jeez. He has this tiger outfit. And I'm not going to change him. Today is a very sunny, hot day, which is, I love that weather. So yeah, I'm not going to change him. So I'm not going to put anything to the bottle because he already has the lubricant from the pacifier. You see? He's not fighting it. And I'm giving him the preemie bottle because his mouth is very little. He's a newborn size, but his mouth is very little. So guys, the topic for today, as you see in the title of the video, is not everything you see on social media is true. And I want to bring this topic because I think we all struggle with our thoughts, and especially with this hobby. We're going to talk about this hobby. We are not going to talk about anything else. We're going to talk about this hobby. For example, I think we all have been struggling with what, I would love to have what this other person have. Or I would love to have as many dolls this person has. Or I would love to have these high-end dolls that these other people have. And I can't afford it. And these people is so fortunate. And I'm just so miserable because I don't have all that. And, and we can miss so many stuff, good stuff that we could be enjoying because we're focused on what we can't have. And one thing that is that you see in the videos, you see box opening videos, you see the joy, you see all the good stuff, but you don't see everything. So you cannot state that this collector is rich, this collector has a lot of money to spare, because you don't know. You don't know if they are broke. You don't know if they are not paying the mortgage. You don't know if they are on foot because the car is broken. You only are seeing one part of the collector's life. And you cannot judge what you see in one video or a couple of videos for, this person. Because we all tend to think that we have a very boring life and other people have this marvelous life that they show in social media. They are very good dressed. They are, nails and hair done, and you were thinking, oh my gosh, these people have money and I'm just so miserable here. I just can't afford this doll. I cannot afford a silicone doll. I cannot, and the cannot can be so long. The list can be just super, super, super long. So I just want to talk to you about that. Not all what you see is true. We, and I will be including myself, we tend to show you our good side. And not only in our personality, our good side in our, like this room. You are not seeing my closet that is behind you guys. You're not seeing the painting area that is here. It's a mess, guys. And not everything is neat. Not everything is perfect. But we're choosing to show you something that you can appreciate, that you can enjoy. At least for me, I don't enjoy to see a messy, super messy room. I cannot focus on the doll. I cannot focus on the topic. That's who I am. So because I am like that, I'm trying to do the same for my viewers. I don't like to put a heavy background. I like to, let me see how I put him for you to see him. You see, he's super soft. He's just a wonderful thing to hold. This little thing is so wonderful to hold. So the thing, guys, is not that we are trying to hide our flaws, because you will see it anyways, but it's just because we try to show something good for you. We prepare to do something good for you. And it's not that we are rich. I will talk about myself, and for a lot of collectors that I know, we'll have to sacrifice something. When you get a new doll, there's a sacrifice behind, and people don't think about it. They think that you, of course, we can afford it. Let's say we can afford it, but sometimes we sacrifice 1, 2, 3 dolls for one doll. That's the case with this doll. I have to sacrifice one of my silicones to get him, because I didn't know the artist was going to sell him. It was something quick that I have to resolve at the moment, and I didn't have the money to pay him his silicone. So I did sold my Jolina, which was a doll that I really love, and sometimes I don't regret it in the sense that I can sleep well. You know, most of the dolls that once they are sold, they are in the new homes. Of course, I think about them because I really love them, but I just have to sacrifice her. And I think, oh my gosh, I love her gums. I love her mouth. The inside of the mouth was beautiful, sculpted. Her hands, her limbs were so proportionate. And there's things that I love about her, and there's things that I didn't like. Of course, as we all with all those, we are like that. We will love to change something in the sculpting, you know, here and there or whatever. So I have to sacrifice that doll. So with every baby that comes to our home at our nursery, we have to sacrifice something. And for all the collectors, it's not the case, but for most of us, is like, I have talked to a lot of collectors, and they are not doing their nails, doing things for them, their personal care. You know, we do the basics, let's say, but we're not overspending in things that we love to do, and we're sacrificing that stuff to have our doll. And there's you don't know if the collector is eating tuna the whole month just because they can afford to buy the doll. You don't know if they have credit card debts. You actually don't know if something happened. You don't know if they have depression after you see that happy video. You don't know if they're crying after that. You don't know. You actually don't know. So we cannot be judging. And I will say this because I have been in that place. I have been in the place of thinking that, oh, this collector has a lot of money to spare. I would love to have those dolls. But guys, you actually don't know their finances. You actually don't know anything. You don't know if they really have the money to spare, or they're really sacrificing a lot of stuff just to get that doll. Because these dolls are expensive, and I'm talking about, you know, expensive. And the more we have, the more expensive it gets. And I'm not collecting even the high-end dolls. You know, I'm just collecting silicone that is not, you know, from the top artists that, or sculptors that are super expensive, that I could not afford. Right now, I don't see myself doing that. But I would love to do that, of course. Of course, I would love to have a special doll that I have in mind, that I have dreamed about. Of course, guys. but you actually don't know. And maybe one day I will bring a dream baby. That I have a couple of dream babies that I actually have. Jaden was a dream baby. I fell in love with that baby since the first video I saw him. Since the first sneak peek. This other cutie pie was another dream baby. I never thought I could have him. Things happen. But talking about very high-end dolls, maybe one day I can. Maybe I don't do that move, but you know, the thing is, guys, that you never know what sacrifices the collectors behind the scenes are doing. You don't know what they are presenting in their social media. Let's say if they have Instagram, you actually don't know, you know, all the behind the scenes. You actually don't know what is happening there. So my intention with this video is to tell you, don't feel miserable of what you don't have. Don't feel that you need to have this other thing to be happy. You know, we are always putting these goals in front of us, like when I have this big house, I will be happy. When I have a new car, I will be happy. When I have this dream doll, I will be happy. When I have money to spare how I want it, I will be happy. You know, guys, happiness is going to run away from you every time you say that, because we have to learn to be happy with what we have, because happiness is not something you can buy. Happiness is something that you have inside of you and that you project out of you for others. So if you're waiting for the happiness to come, it's not going to come, no matter how your circumstances change. You know, before I moved here, I didn't have a nursery. I have my nursery, my painting room, and my bedroom all in one room. And I was saying exactly that. You know, I'll be happy once I have a nursery. And I'm not saying I'm not happy because I have my nursery. It's that once I get it, once I get one thing that I really wanted to have, or let's say I will be happy if I have one silicone. You will never be happy with one thing, because we were created to have goals, and once you achieve one thing, you will want another thing. So you have to learn to be happy with what you have. And that is something very easy to say and very hard to do, because we are so in social media, you see a lot of stuff. You see and some people, I'm talking about people that are being realistic and sincere of what they're posting, but you never know. I have seen so many videos of people you know, doing fancy things, and then when you see the behind the scenes, it's a lie. It's something that they are propping to show something, you know. That person doesn't have that big life that they are portraying to have. So yeah, there is a saying in Puerto Rico, and for those who are Spanish speakers, I will say it in Spanish first, which is dime de qué presumes y te diré de qué careces. In English, it's something like tell me what you're bragging about and I will tell you what you don't have, or what you are running out, could say. I don't know. But when people are presuming to have something, you can see some people are presuming about having the best family ever, happy family. We're so happy. You see the caption, oh, we're so happy, I love them all. You don't know if they're fighting in the house. You don't know if that husband is abusive. You don't know. You actually don't know anything. You just know what they are portraying out on social media. So I'm telling you this because sometimes you see those people bragging. They need something, you know, to feel something. They need the other people approbation, or approval is the word. So they are seeking for something. They need something, and that's why they are desperate to show something in social media for approval, for love, for whatever reason. So don't be caught on that people is happy because they have this or that thing, or they have, because this is adult channel, we're going to bring it to adult topic. Don't think that because they have certain stuff, they have a nursery, they have beautiful dolls, they have, I see, I don't have the best props here. I would love to have my dolls displayed in a certain way and having etc things for them. But guys, I learned to be happy with what I have. I have those reminders all the time, and just enjoying it. Maybe it's not as fancy and expensive as other people have, of course, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy having that stuff in my nursery room, in my collection, my babies. I love them all. I don't feel I need XYZ doll to be happy. I feel happy with what I have. I enjoy what I have. I love it, and that's why you see me that I'm talking about my dolls. And some people can think, oh, you think that is high end. Well, maybe for them it's not the wow doll. For me it is. It fit all the boxes, and I'm super happy with it. I just feel that what I have, I'm super happy with that. I was telling my kids yesterday, we were having a deep conversation about the future, and one of my kids says that he's not going to marry. The other one says that he's going to marry and have kids. And the one that doesn't want to have kids was convincing the other, and the other is like, no, I want kids. I don't care. So I was thinking, we're never happy. For some people, they're very sad because they never got married, because they don't have a partner. So they are sad because of that. Then you see the people that are married and they're sad because they cannot have kids, or they haven't had kids yet. Then you see those that have kids and they are all crazy that those kids grown up and go out of home. Then you see those who doesn't have their kids home. They're married, they have their families, and they don't see it anymore, and they're sad because of that. So I was telling my kids, you have to learn to be happy in every stage and enjoy what every stage brings. I cannot go for a date with my husband and spend whatever we want to spend, and we cannot do that. We have kids, and we don't have free time for us as we were before having them. So this is the stage we are now. But when we were in the stage to going out alone was fun. Now we have our kids. We look for places that we can enjoy together, water parks, things like that. And that's our stage now. Then we're going to be in another stage, and we have to learn to be happy and content and enjoy what we have at the moment. That's the key, guys. That's the key. To be content with what you have and appreciate. Take your time to appreciate. Sometimes I look and see my husband flaws, and I'm like comparing with another husband, and I'm like, I wish I could have that in my husband. Then I say, I have to be grateful because he is, and I start describing him in my mind, like he has all the positive things that I really love about him. And the same with my kids. I see other kids, oh, that kid is so well behaved. I wish you were like that. But you have to see what the strong points of your son and your kids. I have 2 boys. Those points are on them, and you start valuing them without comparing. So we compare ourselves all the time with the social media expectations, with the body that the other lady has, with the face, the lips. We are always comparing ourselves, and when we do that, we are stealing ourselves. We are the ones that are stealing the happiness for us. So bringing it again to the doll topic, Be content, be happy, enjoy what you have, and enjoy the moment and the place you are. When we are new collectors, because I was there, I was like, so ambitious. I wanted very expensive babies, but I was not seeing how I would do it, how I would achieve that. And I saw many channels that were saying the same stuff, you know, buy vinyl babies, grow up your collection, sell a couple of your babies, and then you can buy a silicone. That's what I did. I follow instructions. I learned, when I entered to the doll community, I watch a lot of videos. I absorb a lot of information and I use it for my benefit. And I did it without recurring to major debts or anything. So it took time, was not fun at all, that I was like wanting my silicone and waiting. But at the same time, I enjoyed what I have. I enjoyed having my leaf. I enjoy having all the dolls that were in my collection. I love them. I enjoy them. I taste all the artists' work, and then I got to silicone. I lose it. I was like so in love with silicone, and I'm still out. But the thing, guys, when I was collecting vinyl, I was happy. I was happy with the realism. When I was, and I'm not saying that I would not buy any vinyls, because I have some artists that I really love, that I would love to have a doll from them. But the thing is, guys, that I was not unhappy. I was enjoying what I have, and I took pictures and I did videos and all that. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Then I started reborning, and I enjoy it thoroughly too. So enjoy whatever stage you are, and without comparing with other people. Enjoy what you have, and you will see the change in your mental state, and you will see the change in the way you project yourself also. Because I think this is a very deep topic, but I'm trying to keep it in in the doll topic. But guys, I'm just super happy with my babies. I don't see myself. I was telling my husband, sometimes I have these bad moments where I feel that I will sell them all, and 5 minutes later I'm like, no, I just can't. I adopted them. So yeah, I love them so much, guys. I love this hobby so much. It's such an amazing hobby. And this guy, I was thinking on putting armatures on his legs, but I love the floppiness. He can stretch a little bit his legs. Oh my goodness, I just love this guy so much. But anyways, guys, I hope you loved the video, that you like it, and if you do so, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, or you have been watching me, because I have seen that you have been watching me but you're not subscribed, go and hit the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I do another video. And I will try my best to keep doing videos that you like, guys. Thank you for the feedback on the last videos that I have done that you guys liked. And sometimes I don't think it's a great topic and you guys like it, and then when I feel it's a very great topic, you guys don't like it. So I don't know what you guys like, but please let me know in the comments what you think about this topic, because I really think that we cannot be caught on YouTube and the other platforms and think that this is all and we are going to be happy once we are like that YouTuber, or like that TikToker, or like that artist, or like that collector that has such and such work and have so many dolls. I hope you like the video, and see you on to the next one, guys. Bye bye.